7-star citizens. 4 things I really would have loved to know when I started StarCitizens. Here it's one of those many 4 things you might find. But with 324 and all the tractor beaming that we are supposed to do, it's definitely know how to know those are working in details, and all the different kinds we're actually having working all the same way. By using the R button, you can change the position of the boxes that you are moving. And you see, I hold the R button, now I pull the mouse towards the right side and the thing turns into that axis. You can go on the other side and it moves like this, and you can use your mouse wheel as well, so it spins into another direction, as you can see right here. Exactly the same thing is happening with your MaxLift tractor beam, and now you actually see the advantage of that thing. Yes, it costs you over 19,000 AUX and you can buy it on almost every station in the cargo panel, but you see how much faster the turn rate is when you use this one. So yes, this is truly a go for if you want to move and shift a lot of boxes. Yet the Argo ATLS is of course even more powerful, and it's exactly the same thing again. You see it best when I just put it out here in the green and not on the grid. You hold R and you move the mouse into the different directions, or you use the mouse wheel to turn it here. But you see on the grids it's hardly visible, so it's way better to see here when I just put it somewhere rotational, and you see the speed is even more amazing. The B button is the next one I want to talk to you about, because on weapons you can change the firing rate with that, which is absolutely amazing. Of course, the LH86 only has one way of firing ratio. You only can do bursts, but you still can try to press the button just with no effect. You can press the buttons on your tractor lifts, and you see it's changing from detaching to tractor. Detaching is moving cargo, and tractor you can pull yourself in EVA towards other objects. With the Cure Life Medgun, pressing B, you can cure yourself. Isn't that a good thing? Well, here is pressing 4 using the Medpens, but we get into Medpens a little bit later on that video, so hold on and stay with me because it's gonna get even more informative. As well, on the multi-tool there is another thing to consider when you use the B button, and this is when you add a mining module. Important: first, take out the other attachment you have in your multi-tool before you put in the other, because otherwise it's not working anymore. And with the mining modules, holding the B button, you have either mining or collecting. So you go out there, do hand mine your aura, and afterwards you press B and you change to collecting, so you don't pick up each of those minerals you found one by one, hand by hand with the F button, because that's no fun. It takes a lot of time, and as there is not that much money in it, I highly recommend you to use the collecting. And important, after you changed your tool in the multi-tool, make sure to change back, because the tractor beam is definitely for sure the one you use the most. Let's go over to Medpens. You see the 4 different kinds I'm wearing on my armor. The orange, the green, the red and the purple ones all have different uses and are really important if you are out in battle, because the orange and the green one will help you when you have a tier 1 injury. Because it's a tier 1 injury, you can't fly your ships anymore and you can't use your Cure Life medical gun anymore to heal yourself, and this is a problem because you're absolutely stuck on a planet without those 2 pens. So bring those 2 pens with you, you need them. Of course, I have the other pens with me too, oxy pens, detox pens, but they are in the core armor because they don't need to be as quickly available as the others. But the full shebang, check out my medical video up here. And now let's move over to staggered mode. Ship combat. One little thing, staggered versus combines. So this is combined shooting, as you see here, all the weapons shoot at the same time, and this is staggered shooting. They shoot after each other. A couple of things, you have a bigger spread with the staggered mode, and only the first shot gets blocked by the shield. All the others go through and penetrate and allow hull bleeding, so you have more damage. By default, this button is not put into your keybind, so you need to find it under vehicle weapons, scroll a little bit down until you find cycle fire mode staggered combined, as we have it right here. Place your keybind. I don't have it bound on my keyboard, as you know I use hoses. Check out my hoses explanation video right here on top. And you see it's button 25 I'm using on it right here because it is relevant that you turn it on, because it's not turned on by default, and it will definitely give you the deciding edge in combat. So here are 4 things that are relevant. There are a lot more that are relevant, but I would like to share those with you. And if this was helpful, please like, share and subscribe. 07 StarCitizens.